Hey guys, we're going to be talking about a little bit about Facebook and the algorithm. It's a term that you hear a lot. What is the Facebook algorithm? How can you use it to your advantage? And especially if you're a marketer, what are some things that you can do on Facebook to make sure that you're, number one, abiding by the algorithm, and then number two, using it to your advantage. Now, what is a Facebook algorithm? Facebook algorithm is basically a set of rules that Facebook has to rank each and every one of your posts. And the post is ranked because they want to make sure that Facebook, what they do is they want to make sure that they're protecting the brand, they're protecting Facebook. And what I mean by that is when people go on Facebook, if they constantly see things that they don't like, or if they constantly see things that annoy them, they're not going to engage. So what Facebook deems as meaningful content is content that engages people, that interests people. If you look at your Facebook, it said anywhere between 5 to 15% of the people on your friends list actually see your content. So what Facebook does is, when Facebook first started, it was just literally chronological order of who posted. So if I posted, everybody can see the next post. Whatever the evolution happened was Facebook decided, you know what, we're going to try to put the right content in front of the right people. So what what Facebook does is they take your post and then they rank it. And you can either get ranked good, you can either get ranked bad. So what I want to talk about today is how to use the Facebook algorithm to your advantage. Some simple things. Now here's a disclaimer. Don't become too obsessed with it. Don't think that the algorithm is what's going to cause you success. It's your content. But there's some things that I will warn you to do and what not to do so that Facebook doesn't downrank you at all on certain posts of yours. So if you ever wonder why certain posts get more views than others, or you ever wonder why some of your posts get 0 views at all, it's because you're not abiding by a certain set of rules. So the number one is that Facebook is looking for people to start conversations with each other. So they're looking for a platform where people can actually interact and engage. So if you look, the posts that get the most engagement are posts that actually cause, their debate. They cause questions and people to kind of interact within the comments. So the number one thing you want to do is create some questions around your industry that are cause of some debate and conversation. Hey, what do you think about this, guys? And if you noticed, look at some of your posts where you've done that, they usually get a lot of comments. And having a lot of comments on your Facebook means more people are seeing it. And here's the cool thing. When it comes to your post, you get people on your friends list who see it, and then you get people on your friends list who see it and then like or they tag somebody, which is engagement. What that engagement does, it puts you right back on the top of the list, so that if for example, if I post something an hour ago but my friend on Facebook just comments on it, that shows up on his newsfeed as something that he commented on his newsfeed to his friends. So now I'm back up there. Now more people can see my post. The second thing is you want to post when your audience is online. So Facebook has a data analysis called Facebook Insight, and there's third-party programs that you can look up. You can see, when is my audience more online? So then what you can do is you can create a schedule to post more often when they're online. For example, if your audience is up during the day and you're posting at 12, 11 o'clock at night, they're not going to see your content. So the number one thing is know when your audience is online. The third thing is never post content that'll give you downranked. Downranked means that they're basically not. They're going to show it to less than 1% of your audience. So what are those downranked type of posts? Anything offensive, obviously. Anything obviously inappropriate. Any posts that have links to like fake news and obvious fake news. Where it's like a website, a janky website, a broken website, or just a website that doesn't. It looks like you wouldn't even go on there, regularly. So don't share any crazy links like that. And by the way, in general, Facebook doesn't like when you send people outside of Facebook. So they don't really put those posts, they don't rank those posts high. Number 4, post high quality videos more than 3 minutes. So, we all know that the algorithm is set where Facebook lives are number 1, then videos. So if you're going to post a video, make sure that it's more than 3 minutes, and make sure that it's high quality. When you do that, and anytime I've done that, I notice that I get more views, more likes, and more shares. Number 5, post often and consistently. What Facebook does, if they see you post good content and they see you do it consistently, they're gonna constantly rank your stuff higher than other stuff. Number 6, leverage groups that are meaningful to your audience. So if you have a niche, you have an industry, you have a topic that you talk about, one thing that Facebook likes is when you're a part of groups like that and then you're adding value to that group, not necessarily selling people in that group, but adding value. If you look at some of the people who are influencers in their industry, what they constantly do is they provide value in their industry first. So what you want to do is make sure that you establish yourself in some group set in your industry and post valuable content, and then contribute to that content that's already on there by commenting, creating a discussion on those pages as well. And then last but not least, one of the things that I got here was get your followers to share your content. So we know that over the last 10 years, what Facebook has done is you went from everybody seeing your post in 2009 to 5 to 10% of your friends list actually see your post. So if you're wondering why some people don't like your post, or they never like it, sometimes they just don't see it. So one of the ways to get organic is encourage your people who support you to share your stuff, like I'm gonna do right now. All right, so if you're watching this, hit the share button. But encourage your people to share your stuff, and the reason why, that's going to expand your organic reach. And organic reach means that you're not paying for ads, you're not doing any of that, you just have a true reach. So one of the things that you want to do is encourage people. So create contests. Hey, if you like this post, feel free to share. Whoever shares, I'm going to give a gift card to the 10%. Stuff like that is going to expand your reach. So those are some tips about the Facebook algorithm. Like I said at the beginning, my disclaimer, don't become obsessed with it. Don't think that I have some friends who are just nerdy when it comes to the Facebook algorithm. They're like, we're just going to solve this algorithm and our page. No, don't do that. Focus on the content. Number one, have good content. That's overall. And just focus on some basic things of what not to do. Don't post offensive stuff. Don't constantly post links, things like that. And then you make sure that you start discussions. And I think that Facebook loves discussions. I've been testing it out. If you look at my page, you'll see I'm starting a lot of discussions. And the crazy part is discussions that are meaningful to me, that I'm actually thinking about, I'm just bringing it online. And, next thing you know, I have 10, 15 comments in 2 minutes. So just wanted to share that. Hey guys, if you like social media lead generation tips like this, feel free to go in the description below and click on the link that says 10 days of lead generation. Every day for 10 days, I'll send you a new tip that'll get you closer to getting leads and getting more clients for your business. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified about all of our up and coming and new videos. Thank you.